Hey, what's up, guys? I'm TPB Robinizer, and I know it's been a while. It's been a long time, but we're here. My laptop is sort of just died, but we got a desktop now, so I'm happy. And I can finally make some traditional videos again. The should it be on bands? Those are cool. I like keep doing those, but so we got some traditional videos here. I'm in a couple leagues right now. SBL season 3. Hopefully it doesn't die. But we're not gonna upload that. PWC, I may upload D League replays that I was in, and next season of PWC, and then NPC season 3 is coming up. So NPC and this league are what is guaranteed to come out soon. PWC in the future, maybe a bit now. I don't know. But yeah, let's get right into this drafted analysis for the LCBL season 1. So I was like 5th pick overall. I cannot believe this mon fell to me. This is a Mega Mawile. This is BustedMon.exe. Look at this thing. Look at this thing. No boost. No boost. It has almost 700 attack. 340 times 2, 680. 680 attack with no boosts. But and fantastic typing. Good amount of coverage. We have things like Brick Break, Crunch, Fire Fang, um, Ice Punch, and then Dual Stab, of course, Sucker Punch, Knockoff, Power Up Punch, Stone Edge, Thunder Punch. It's got so much. It's got so much, and it's got an absurd attack stat. And good bulk. 125 defense, 95 special defense is not bad. 50 HP definitely could be better, but the bulk is not bad at all. And yeah, so its main issue is its speed. Look at that, 50, not good. However, because of its bulk, it can very easily take a hit and just kill something. But yeah, that's the main issue is the speed, and we're gonna try and fix that throughout the draft. And I think we do it pretty well. So pick one, Mega Mawile. Not that shine, don't like it. Absurd Wall Breaker, and yeah, and so round 2. All right, now my team's a little busted. I'm not gonna lie. I love my team. I think it's great. I think it's just a little unfair because I got Scolipede next. We got the speed boost, baton passing, spike setting, spiderweb. What the hell? Spike setting Scolipede. Oh yeah. Um. So I have speed pass plus Mawile. That's the reason I got this. I hate this mon as an SD sweeper, but it's the best baton passer with speed boost. So yeah, we got it. Um, can set up T spikes. It can pass the subs and the speed. And just get Mawile in for free. Yeah, and I'm having a good time. Just having these two mons. I'm happy here. But so obviously we're building around Mega Mawile. Mega Mawile has a bit of trouble breaking through steel types. You know, they might stop it from sweeping because it can sweep if it has speed. Um, so I decided fuck the steel types. We're getting the Magnezone. Magnezone. This is here solely to just help my man Mawile sweep. But it can also function if my opponent does not have good electric answers. I could pull out the Choice Specs Analytics set and just throw off Volt Switches that kill everything. Magnet Pull is its main niche, but it's got a decent bulk and it's got 130 special attack. Maybe if my opponent, like, I don't know, this is a rare scenario I might bring once, but I could speed pass into this thing too. Because it's got a couple options. You got dual screens, like it's just got a lot of weird options. But main thing is gonna be magnet pull or specs analytic. But yeah. So this next pick, unfortunately, is not built around Mega Mawile. So it is our kind of I don't know. It's our secondary sweeper. I think that's the best way to put it. Is it's our secondary sweeper, and that's a superior. So the reason I have this is because it makes my opponent not want to bring webs, which could really fuck up the Scolipede and Mawile strat. Because if they set up webs, Scolipede comes in, loses speed, and then when I baton pass to Mawile, they lose speed again. So this thing is sort of here as a sticky web deterrent and as a potential secondary sweeper because with one speed boost, um, or even just a scarf, this thing is basically my sweeper that doesn't rely on any speed boost or anything of the sorts. It's a decent enough defogger, so it could come on the sticky webs, um, defog them away because it's faster than everything, or just decide to try and sweep itself. But yeah. So um, well, I decided, let's keep this going. Let's keep up the Mega Mawile strat. Let's get a Rabombi with webs. This was in tier 4. I should have probably told you how the system works. So Mega Mawile costs 50 points, and we had 350. Scolipede costs 40, so we're down to 260. Magnezone costs 30 because it was tier 3 for some reason. Superior costs 40. It was tier 4 or tier 2. So we have 190 points left after our first 3 picks. Then Rabombi comes in. It's fantastic value because this was tier 4 and it's a really solid web setter, and after it sets up webs, it can still throw off Moonblast Bug Buzz combo. It's not bad at all. But yeah, this thing's here to set up webs and then sort of just throw off its attacks. It's got a couple decent options. It's got aromatherapy. It's got a psychic, I believe. It can also defog, but I don't think I'd run that. Psychic, Quiver Dance. We got Stun Spore, and we got U-Turn. So this thing's main job is Sticky Web, and then just throw off some strong Moonblasts. But yeah. Let's move on to the next pick. So I decided to get somewhat of a defensive core. I have bulky mons. I have Magnezone. I have Mawile. And I have some bulky mons coming up. But these are my only two defensive mons, I should say. Mawile can serve as a defensive mon, but it won't most weeks. So yeah. Next up is Miltank. The fat stealth rock setter. I got this to be tier 4. It's tier 4. So I have 150 points left. I got this to be my main rock setter. Yeah, so it's here to just set up rocks and Milk Drink away because this is a very reliable rock setter, and it's very good on the physical side, and it can be decent on the special side if we run Thick Fat to take on like the fire blasting mons. But yeah, so this thing's just here to be the wall that it is. It's got Body Slam, it's got Thunder Wave, it's got Heal Bell. Yeah, I like this mon. It's pretty reliable, and it's got decent coverage, so I can check certain things. Rocks, Milk Drink, that's the main thing here. But yeah, I guess let's move on. So the other half of my defensive core, which I'm actually very happy with because this is a very good low tier defensive core because they cover each other very well. Is my man Gligar. So this was a tier 3, so we have 120 points left for 4 picks. Um, so the reason this works well is this soaks up the Toxics. This soaks up the Ice moves. That's yeah. They both have reliable recovery. They both can set rocks. This thing can defog. So they can basically these two together don't have many common weaknesses. This will cover this status weakness for Toxic that Miltank has, as well as the fighting weakness. So Miltank has no weaknesses, kind of, and this thing can cover the ice weakness that Gligar has. And yeah, this thing unfortunately is always running a Violate. However, We have the thing. We have the roost. We have the roost. So reliable recovery rocks. They can take pressure off of the other one to always be running rocks. This thing has U-turn for momentum, taunt, toxic. This can run SD in the rare scenario, but this thing's meant to be a wall. This thing, because of a Violite, even though it only has 65 special defense, it can take hits pretty well on the special side. And yeah, so this thing's just a tank. And so I decided to get my tier 5 picks next. And that means I got an offensive tier 5 and then a sort of offensive tier 5. And next up is Braviary. This is tier 5 for some reason. It's got Defiant, so it can help take pressure off of Mawile from all the Intimidators. And I just got this thing because I think it's really cool to use, and it's got some great value being in tier 5. It can be Choice Bandit, it can be Bulk Up, it can be Choice Scarf. It's just got a lot of potential sets to run. Excuse me, and it can even run a Sheer Force with Zen Headbutt or Rock Slide. It's also got U-turn, which is nice. But yeah. So this thing's just here to be an offensive, not pivot, just breaker slash. I guess it can be a pivot, or a Scarf Revenge Killer. So the other tier 5 I decided to get was Skuntank. So that left me with 100 points for 2 picks, which would be 2 tier 1s. And so I got this because I want to use it. I just want to use it. I feel like it could be cool to use as an offensive mixed defogger because it's got Pursuit, it's got Sucker Punch, it's got Poison Jab, but then it's got it's got Dark Pulse, it's got Fire Blast. This thing has Play Rough for some reason. It's got Shadow Ball. This thing's just it has a weird coverage setup. It's really weird, and then it has Defog. So and Taunt and utility moves like that. So I just wanted to try this out as a utility attacker. So that leaves the tier 1s. So I decided to get not broken, but a pretty good Mon Dugtrio. So Trapper takes on the fire types, and it takes on the steel types that Mega Mawile doesn't like. My second Trapper, it just helps Mega Mawile a lot. And we got the Edgequake combo, we got a Ream Trap, we got things like rocks. We could try and Pursuit stuff. I don't know if anything's got a Shed Shell. Toxic is nice. And then we got my man Latias last. So wow, I just did that really quick. But Dugtrio, Trapper, really fast, helps my speed tiers a lot. And yeah, so then you already saw it, Latias. So I just want to use Latios. I got Latios in multiple leagues, and I have Mega Latios in one league, but I just want normal Latios. Just want it. But we'll be content with Latias. So this thing basically it can be a utility attacker, or a Calm Mind Sweeper. It can be Specs, Scarf. It's got a lot of options. It has utility moves like Dual Screens, Healing Wish. Reflect type was standard for some reason. I don't know when. It's got Thunder Wave. It's got Wish if I ever wanted to Wish Pass. But yeah. So I think the main role I'm gonna put this in is as a utility attacker with a Roost Defog, or a Calm Mind Sweeper, because this thing it can I don't know why it works offensively with Mawile. It just works because I mean the two mons together are the Fairy Dragon Steel Core, so it just works works with it well, and they're both pretty bulky for being sweepers, and yeah. So I just think they will work well together. That is my team, I guess, and yeah, I will see you guys next time with the recap of week 1 and 2. I couldn't do them live because I didn't have my computer yet, but yeah, I will see you guys later. Peace.